everyone, welcome to another video review. This is the Transformers Power of the Primes Voyager class Elita-1. Yes, Elita-1 finally getting a mainline release. I believe she has not really had one. She's had some exclusives, but not a real mainline. But anyway, she's part of the Power of the Primes line now. And here's a box real quick. You can see the nice artwork and stuff. The box, Transformers logo. You can see her glimpse of the combined mode back here. Apparently it's Elita Infinite according to Toy Fair. And here's the back. You can see there she is, and the renders and stuff, and all that stuff. And to see how will the resourceful and devout Autobot warrior wield the power of the primes. Yep, there's the box. Told you to start getting fast after the first wave. Almost lost the camera there. But yes, you can see right here. This is a jet. She is actually a remold of the Starscream, which I avoided because I didn't like the Starscream. Oddly enough, though, I think Elita-1 in general is a far better version of this mold than Starscream was. I know a lot of people have been waiting for Voyager Seekers and stuff, but what are you going to do? Also, comes with the instructions and the card. Instructions are, typical fare. The card, nice artwork again. Very nice pose on the artwork. Elita-1's green, which means it is Liege Maximo. Seeds intricate misdirections to disguise Autobot missions. Spy stuff. Like it. Yeah. It's a jet. White and red is the, color of the day here. And go ahead and raise the camera a bit. There we go. That works better. Yeah, you can also see the shiny foil stickers. Very shiny. You can also see the combiner feet there. And there's the Autobot Enigma in the foot. Those all pinging. Also the nice tail fin E1, Elita-1, Autobot. E1 symbols, because yeah. This is the thing, though. You can see where the bulk of the problem lies with this mold, which is those stickers look like crap. There's a nice little Easter egg, which is the Ariel Evolved. I mean, there's that little Easter egg. Let's see. There we go. See, it's Ariel Evolved, but again, the problem is I don't like these stickers. I think you can see again. There's peeling right there. There's peeling and cracking, and these stickers are just bleh. I wish they'd stop using them, but they just won't for whatever reason. And apparently there's really nice detailing sculpted detailing underneath these stickers. So it's like, I'm actually seriously debating pulling these stickers off because for the first time, these are really bad. This is also the Elita-1 here on the nose cone. She's also got the landing gear, which is this, very salmon pink or whatever. I don't know, salmon color. But if it wasn't for the stickers, it would be a lot better. But as it is, the sculpt itself of the jet mode is actually really nice. Although you can see, again, typical problem of this kind of robot just chilling out underneath. That's the typical problem of these figures, really. A lot of jet form is just, the robot's just chilling out. But, fold the landing gear up and it's still really kind of nice to whoosh it around the room or whatever. Again, though, you can pull these off. There's the Enigma. These are really glossy black. Like, it's really shiny. Like, really gloss. It's weird. But yeah, you get the Autobot Enigma here. It's just, it's another just generic piece, but you can store in the feet. Or, you can store in these feet things. It's somewhat secure, but not as tight as a lot of the other ones. Didn't take a whole lot to push it out, unlike some of the other ones where it's like I have to sit there struggling with it for a couple seconds. So you look at these little guns, which, you're supposed to put them here, but you can also, if you want, you can peg them here. It's the same system, so if you want, you can put the little tiny guns here. But she does have guns. Anyway, I'm going to pull those off because we're going to go ahead and go to combined mode, the torso mode here. So the first things first, let's see, what you want to do is take these pieces and undo those. And those on mine tab in really hard. I don't know what it is, but it takes a long time to get this little tab here to line up correctly with this thing. And because of that, it's also really difficult sometimes to untab it from there. Maybe untab those and fold that down. Fold that down like this, and these tabs here go into those peg slots there, or tab slots. And look, there's a head, or one head anyway. Take these and fold those up. Untab the wings. Move the arms out just for now. Actually, you know what? Move them out. Rotate them down. So. And then from here, what you want to do is take these arm shields and tab them. Rotate the inner arm, the white piece, rotate this around so it's like this, and then move this up and take that slot and retab it up here. And then rotate it forward. There you got the one leg done. Do the same on this side. Untab, move it up. Rotate this piece around. It's also in there really tight. You also have to do it this way. You have to, because you notice it's a little bulkier on one side, so you have to go this way and back. It has to be the same or else you're just going to break something. Just be mindful of that. So rotate. And also make sure this is all locked into place. Because the arms do lock into. So make sure it's all locked in. Like so. You're already starting to see some of it. From here, extend the legs out. Pop them apart. And then rotate them so they're like this. Rotate them like that. And then collapse them down like that. Collapse them down. And there's a little tab right there where I'm pointing. A little tab right there, which go in a little slot right there. Slide them together. I would not say tab them together. It looks like they're slightly keyed. So slide them together like this. Then take these white panels and fold them down to just fill in that gap. I'm actually getting pretty close now. Now what you also want to do is open up the torso. Open that up, pull the combiner head out, and fold the normal robot mode head in. Like so, and close that back up. It's all folded up. Now, when you're doing this, make sure to unfold that, rotate the head around, and then move this whole thing over. When you do this, make sure one that's all tabbed in correctly. Like these little tabs on the side right here will go in these little slot right there. Those slots right there. Go right in between those. Hold that out together. And then you take these side fins, and there's little slots here on the sides, which go over these tabs. Go over those. Like so. And then there's little divots in the wings, which will go over these fins. And then you fold that out like that. Then you fold the wings like this. And you take these little gun pieces and they just they peg in right here on each side. Like so. And then you have the torso, which, yeah, it's pretty wide. It's kind of odd looking. I mean, it's not terrible. It's kind of a charm to it. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not particularly great either looking. I mean, you also got this. You can open that up and hey, look, there's a spot for this thing. Take that and let's see. I believe, yeah, it goes in this way. Make sure the little bump is facing down and just, well, if you can line up and plug it in. And there, that can go in there like that. I mean, it's all right. I mean, you just kind of see there's a lot of space. I prefer not to have that in. So far, out of the 3 Voyagers I have, the only one who's managed to integrate the Enigma of theirs is, well, Hunger. That's the only one's managed to successfully integrate it, I feel. Yeah, this is torso mode. Lots of red still, but... And this head looks a lot like the... well, smaller robot head, just, well, bigger, I guess. But, of course, gotta show her combining. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab some other figures. Again, not Power of the Primes, but eh. How about the Victorion limbs, right? Gonna use those feet. Gonna use Elita-1's feet for this. But yeah, I'm just gonna use the Victorion limbs. Because why not? The reds don't even match, but I don't care. Just trying to show this off real quick, and of course, really tall. And those, yeah, so those slot in. That slots in from the top. Go down. Slots in pretty securely. And same on this side. Slots in pretty securely. That one's actually really tight. Really tight. Oh. I think I know why. I'll have to get that in a little bit. But yeah, there's our torso mode. It's kind of wide, but I think the thing was, I think with Starscream, people were like joking, it's movie Starscream. But it kind of still works, I think. I mean, it's a slightly weird proportions, but it kind of still works. I mean, the legs are spaced out enough that, you know, you don't have any interference there. And, you know, her head's on this dual swivel thing, so she can look left and right, and she can also look up and down quite a bit. And you got the typical rotation. No waist, but she's got hips moving forward and back and outward. And she got a thigh swivel and the knees from that. And thanks to these pieces, ankle tilts. So you can, you know, if you want, make her even wider. Do some poses. Whatever you want to do, really. As long as, you know, you remember balance. So it's fine. It's just kind of an odd looking torso mode, I think. It's just a little odd. Just because the proportions are just a little off, I feel. But that's a kind of just a kind of criticism of this mold. So it's all right. It's just, and again, you got these holes, and that's the thing, is it looks, I think part of this is this makes it look wider than it actually is, because if you look, it's actually not as much wide as you might think it is. So it's all right. Just could be worse, but could be better. That's my thing about this torso. Now moving on to robot mode, because we gotta, you know, take these figures and pull them off and move the camera. Move the camera down. There we go. Robot mode from here. Okay, undo the wings from that for now. Untab those things. From there, untab the head from the top, move that back, open that up, take the small head and move it back through the gap. Take that and fold it up, and make sure you have to do it like this. You have to make sure the head looks like this when you put it in the torso, or else it just doesn't fit properly. It's kind of strange. Actually, I think I did that wrong. Did I remember there's some special. Oh, never mind. I got it upside down, I think. No, wait. I have to do it that way. What the heck? It's just stubborn. There we go. There we go. Okay, yeah, see the head, because of the torso, you see the head can only fit a very specific way because of the shape of the torso. But yeah, to close that up, then open these up and untab the legs from each other and extend it back out. There's a spot right here they'll lock into place when you're in the right spot. When you've got them full extended, they'll click into place, rotate them forward. Take these white panels again and close them up. There's a little peg that goes into the side of the knee. Flip the feet down. There's more about the feet we have to talk about later. Unpeg these guns. Take the arms. Rotate them down. Rotate at the bicep. Unlock them. Untab these side pieces and rotate the arms back around like this. And collapse the arm guards back down over the side like that. Same on this side. Rotate. Collapse the arm guards down. Very tight joints on the arm guards, I've noticed. And then turn the head around. And then finally, because you're not quite done yet, take this whole piece, kind of want to lift it up a little bit, and rotate the whole thing around. Make sure you don't get caught on anything while you're doing so. Rotate the whole backpack around. And rotate the backpack around. Collapse these back down and do whatever you want with the wings. I like to, you can leave them flat, and you can leave them flat. I like to do this though, just slightly angled. Compresses a little bit, but not a whole lot. Oh, it's supposed to peg back in. It doesn't always like to do it though. There we go. There, and you got the robot mode. You also got little guns. Yeah, these little guns, which ostensibly you're supposed to put them up here on the shoulders. But I like to put them in the hands. That's one of the places. Yeah, I like to put them in the hands. Little pistols. Very little pistols. And you take the feet there that she had. Take the feet. And there's actually an extra peg here. Those actually go over top. I think it's... Yeah, those go... That's what pegs into there. If I could... Yeah, so take that. Open it up. And peg it in. It kind of limits mobility a little bit, but it's not too bad. Also, she can't get a super good grip on these guns because of various reasons, so it's not the greatest grip, so it doesn't take a lot to pull them out. But they're tight enough that as long as you're, not an idiot waving it around, it should be fine. And the thing is, he's also kind of, again, hidden articulation just a little bit. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. So I don't like to have them really on too much. You can also peg them onto the wings if you want, or somewhere. Or just put them off to the side. Whichever floats your boat. So, Robo Mode. It's, again, really pleasant combination of reds, whites, and I guess this peach salmon color. It's really nice looking, actually. It's, again, I feel like proportionally this works a lot better than Starscream does. And I can't really place why. I think it just... They did the arm guards differently enough because the Starscream looks a little weird. The torso works better. It just works really well as Elita-1 here. Also, again, Autobot symbols, although they're slightly askew. Actually, on the stickers themselves, they're slightly askew. I'm not sure how well that comes across on the camera. But you can see, yeah, they're slightly off. Shouldn't be, but they are. But, yeah, I think just feel like overall she's a much better looking robot than Starscream was, and just it's a pretty good jet mode. Just again, the problem is stickers. It's an okay-ish torso mode, but it's a really good robot mode. I think that's the big thing. But the one thing I have to mention though is these feet. My feet, I had to fix them because they're sculpted. They don't move at all. They're sculpted for an A stance. However, they're swapped. I had to swap these around because they were backwards, so you can kind of see how like right now they're they sculpted for an A stance. Imagine just basically they're on the edge of the foot all the time. So to do that, you actually have to unscrew these 3 screws right there and split the leg apart and pull these off the. You have to pull these off the piece of it. There's a little plastic rod in there that it goes over. You have to pull it off, and when you do so, there's a good chance that when you do so, that everything's going to come undone. Like everything. So just be aware of that when you do that. So you're going to it's going to come undone. You might accidentally undo the combiner port. The spring will come undone. So you just make sure know where everything is and put it together properly if you're going to fix it. Because as far as I can tell, every single Elita-1 has backwards feet. As my understanding is, every single one has it. So be careful of that. But other than that, again, it's a really good robot mode and the stickers. She's got a ball jointed neck though, so articulation is really good here. Lots of movement. Like she can look up pretty far. She can look down only so far because of sculpting. Lots of waggle. So lots of posability there. Nice ratcheted shoulder joints forward and back. Really ratcheted outward as well. Bicep swivel. About 90-degree bend there. No wrist articulation. No waist because of how it transforms. But hips, though, just knock the gun out. Nice tight friction joints for the hips. Forward pretty far. Back pretty far. It goes a little bit further back if you move it outward a little bit. And outward, it works pretty well. Knees, or thighs first. Thighs, nice. The design is such a way that it's a really seamless sculpt. Knees, though, about 90 degrees. Be careful. It likes to undo itself inside the leg. Be careful of that. And no foot articulation. Unlike Hunger. who does have ankle tilts, which genuinely shocked me. And then her guns just fell down. Speaking of hunger, if I can get her to stand. There we go. You can see hunger is a bit taller. Just a tiny bit, but still, she's a pretty bulky Voyager in overall. So, got that little comparison. And just for apparently one of the deluxes is supposed to attach to. Here's Jazz. You can see a bit of a size difference, which there should be. Again, it's Voyager and a deluxe, but there's a small comparison. But yeah, it's Elita-1. It's the first mainline one we've had in a while. Actually, I think it's the only mainline one. I think all the rest have been... I can't remember for sure, but I think the rest of the Elita ones have been some sort of exclusive at some point. But she's a good figure, I think. Looks-wise, I think she's my favorite Voyager so far, honestly. She's got some problems again. The torso mode's kind of all right. The jet mode's pretty great. It'd be better, though, if it wasn't for these stickers. But she's got a good robot mode. It's a very solid, very nicely proportioned to robot mode, I think. It looks really good, I feel. And just the colors work really well in this mode as well. So I think it's a really good, just robot mode. Although, in fact, here she is with the Elita class Optimus. I kind of put them together. I mean, I could just realize this. But, yeah, here's the Elita class Optimus. You can see, bit of a size difference, but it's all right. I don't think it's too bad. You could also put her with like Classics Optimus or Combiner Wars Optimus if you want. But can't believe I almost forgot to do that. But yeah, I think again, just a really solid. She got really good robot mode, a pretty good jet mode that would have been better if it wasn't for the stickers, and an okay torso. So I would also recommend picking this one up, especially if you're looking for fembots or whatever, or just really want Elita-1. She's a good Elita-1. She's got good colors and everything. I'd just like it. Again, yellow crest, they get a little thing there, blue's eyes, and it's nicely picked out detail for robot mode. I think the robot mode really shines here. This is the shining thing. This is why I'd pick it up for, is this robot mode. It just looks better than the Starscream, and highly recommend it over the Starscream overall, in my opinion. So, yeah. That's what I think. Go pick this up if you can. Again, $25 or so. I've been popping up at Walmarts and stuff. Entertainment Earth has it in stock, I believe. Big Bad Toy Store now is starting to get them, or will be getting them soon. I can't remember exactly on that one, but yeah, I recommend getting it. So that's it. I hope you found this informative and entertaining. Like, comment, subscribe below. Yes, I know that's kind of annoying, but whatever. I don't care. And I shall see you next time with another video review.